All right, folks, welcome to the stream. DRI 374 here from the directly from the office upstairs, basically where I have all my arcade games. And what we see in front of us here is Foo Fighters. It's a new release from Stern Pinball, and we obviously have opinions when we're up in the office streaming directly from the laptop here. And we can also already see that MF Pinball has joined the chat and also have opinions. And I did convince him to buy 2 games this morning. Apparently, pass on the premium and go straight for the LE. The LE has the most beautiful trim, in my opinion. Right, so that's just it's a home run. So what was announced today? Yeah, there was some teasers going on, and but they basically revealed everything, right? So the whole enchilada is here, the Pro, the Premium, and the LE, and we are going to step through some of the pictures here. I just want to kind of go through the video first. That was, let me see if that is right here. Yeah, so I'm not going to play the song from the video. I'm just gonna kind of step through it here. All right, so this is, yeah, so they're demoing the Pro first here, I'm pretty sure. All right, there's a lot of foo everywhere. So foo is apparently something that has to do with a UFO of some sort, right? So I learned that the people that chased UFOs during the Second World War were basically Foo Fighters. And foo is also, to me, foo is basically a piece of metadata that you use as maybe like an example variable in a program. I type foo like 50 times a day when I make like code snippets for foo equals bar and bar equals foo, and it could be like endless, right? So there's a lot of foo going on in this game, and I appreciate all the foo because there's some foobot building here, and that is a good variable name, foobot, where you can have bot foo as well. All right, so with some Playfield details here, these are apparently band members. I think I know that is Dave Growl or whatever. This is like some slammy Seattle grunge rock kind of thing, and I'm not a huge fan, never been a fan, and heard a couple of their songs. It's just a little bit over pretentious for me in my taste, I'd say. But nevertheless, I really like the art style. This is Zombie Eddie like through and through, obviously, with the original artwork. It's fabulous. Oh, look at this. This is not the Pro version, because this is the Premium and LE, because we got the upper playfield here, and we got the full sculpted version here, right? Because on the Pro, there is just basically a piece of sheet plastic that, because this sculpt is just rolls. I mean, it's hilarious. I don't know who this dude is here, but we'll probably learn about that soon enough. The upper playfield kind of looks like a less exciting version of the house that spins around on Wizard of Oz there, but there's probably there's actually one more shot there. And one thing I kind of don't understand, like with like all the upper playfields, is that why do you expose like a stream of wood onto the playfield like this? It's just so weird, right? And because here you see a piece of metal that kind of covers that piece of wood, but not here. So I'm just like, what? I guess Measle Mod is already building something there. There will be some. Okay, what else can we see here? Yeah, so this thing here, I first thought it would be like a CSI kind of, the thing that goes jing, 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 like it rotates the ball, spins the ball around. That was not the case. Upstairs, there's a diverted ellipse to reveal a target. All right, look at that. You got your money's worth right there. We also can see some other things interesting in the playfield here. There are like a fork here that kind of locks the ball in here. This fork is used on, like, Avatar has it, and there's probably a bunch of more games that has it, but like the Jake lock on Avatar. All right, so this is the Pro and the Premium. So I cannot really tell just by looking at the trim here, like which is which and which is the best one. Let's just let's just glean on that one more time here. The trim levels are very similar. Like you got red trim on the back box, T-mold. I mean, and yeah, you got a van on the Pro, and is that the Aliens on the Premium? All right, we are ready to plunge. There we go. Oh, we're ready to plunge. Did you notice? Is this pinball machine even connected to the internet? Aren't you supposed to log in the first thing when you play a Stern pinball machine? No, he's not even logged in. It's not connected. That was just an inside joke. All right, so here we see the band having a gig here, having a time of their life, and there are some city hopping there. Oh, Roswell is the final destination to reach the Overlord, maybe something like that. Yeah, so there is some weird alien race in this game that they revealed in the teaser, and we'll see them here, right? So this is kind of like, this reminds me of that movie, you know, the two geeks that go to Comic-Con. Still inside it, disconnected. Yeah, you know, the two geeks that go to Comic-Con and find an alien. This is kind of the vibe the game gives, right? If you want to kind of relate it to something, and I can't I can't remember what the movie is called, but it's like two guys go to Comic-Con and they basically pick up a real alien on the way of going to Comic-Con. Okay, so where are we on the playfield here? Let's just orientate ourselves. So this is down and this is up, obviously, and there's a Kafoom target here. Is that a bullseye or just a rivet? It's probably just a rivet. No, it is a kickback target. Fun fact that you probably didn't know, I sent Jack a Gottlieb kickback target for his prototype game. That's so funny that it came to use. All right, so that target sits here. It seems like, okay, just underneath the right upper flipper. That's pretty neat. All right, so here we got a pretty good overview. So this is the Pro. Yeah, so this is kind of what I'm talking about, the plastic vinyl thing here. And I bet that Measle Mods is working on a full-scale version that you can just bolt on here, because it does not look as fun and cool as the Premium and LE one, that's for sure. And what else do we have? Yeah, so the Pro version there, we just have a ramp return there. There's no feed to the upper playfield. Actually exposes a bit more of the ramps here, like the metal ramps. I love the metal ramps. Wrong expression. I love metal ramps. I'm very pleased to see that they've kind of removed like a lot of the plastic. I don't know what they call they form molded plastic ramps, because pinball is supposed to have kinetic feedback, and I just love it when balls go up and ringing in metal ramps and wireforms and stuff. So for being a pro, I'm actually quite pleased to see that there's still so much metal left in the game. And there's also a spinner here. Look at that, there's a spinner. So this is a very costly Pro. All right, so we feed down here to the in lane. All right, Jack is playing this time around. Let's see here. Game face is on. Yeah, look at that. All right, so here we have some targets. Kind of reminds me of the Walking Dead kind of food and weapons and supplies, whatever it says. But you're probably collecting something there. And there's also is that just a stand-up, regular long stand-up? It's kind of flapping, so it's probably some other type of function. All right, so here we go. Get a pretty good view of this part here. So inside here, there's only one switch. This is so this is the deep dive reveal video summary. That's absolutely right. Now I'm just inspecting the game, looking at the game, because it has a lot of. I mean, I've started doing these like reveal videos when I manufacture a reveal game, and I'll sit here and just talk it through and see what actually was released. All right, nice orbit shot on the right there. Oh, did that feed? Oh, wait a minute here now. So look what's happening here now. So from what I could tell is that you flip with the left flipper up to this orbit, and the ball fed like in the upper loop down here to this feed here, like almost like it does on the Full Throttle game had a similar shot. Let's see what. Yeah, it does. It does. That is so cool. And the funny, yeah, all right. So, but if you get a half-C shots there and you land on the Kafoom target, then it goes sideways, probably. Yeah, but I mean, shots like this, I really appreciate. Like Godzilla have, like the like the tail whip, and is it the tail whip? I mean, yeah, it has like all these very weirdly offset kind of lanes on the playfield where the ball can feed very strangely and feed very nicely back to your flippers, right? That's exactly what happened here, right? So let's just replay that again. So right feeds. Oh, we didn't see that. It looked like it kind of fed, and like if you get a pretty good feed in the Godzilla kind of tail whip, it feeds pretty nicely to the right flipper, and you can kind of do a dead bounce over to the other flipper. So that is pretty, yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. All right, so there's just stand-ups in there from what I can tell. There's nothing spinning or anything like that. Let's just figure it out. All right, so we got a premium up. Premium is up. Oh, plunge. We plunged. Oh, this game is not connected to the internet either. All right, so now we see where the ball feeds on the right ramp. So it feeds. I wonder if that is if it always feeds to the upper playfield. That's interesting. Ah, look at this. There's a spinner in there. Of course. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, and it feeds back to the flipper, so you can do multiple spins there. Oh, that's all right. So that's pretty rad. That's actually a pretty cool upper playfield for the size it is, right? Let's just be honest here. Okay, so it did something else there. What happened? So there's a diverter here somewhere. So what does it do? As an opto spinner? Yeah, it needs to be an opto. It's so tight. So look at this. There's a rod here that holds this bracket. Oh, okay. So there's a, oh no, now I thought it was just so quick. See, there's a target there. And I wonder if that's a kickback target as well, because it kind of, boom, went into overdrive. Okay, so here is the official announcement of the dead post. Like, this is this is pretty cool, right? Because so this up post here basically allows you to do a legal death save, I suppose, right? So all of a sudden, death saves are now legal. And that explains a lot, because I've seen Jack kind of prompting that on his socials, that death saves should be legal. I don't know if he has a t-shirt of it. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, so the ball, best case, the ball rolls here, and I wonder if this is activated by the player or not. It's probably not, right? So one thing it could be, it's like in the out lanes where you have magnets, the magna save, right, where you need to hit the button to actually trigger it, but it seems like the out lane switch will just eject the post, or energize the post, I'd say, and you have to just be quick to lift the flipper to have the ball bounce up on the right flipper there. There will be quite a few brain farts there where you missed that. I can tell you that right off the bat. just need to enjoy some beverage here in between chats. So, all right, so we're flipping. All right, so here's another cool view of something I didn't immediately see. So the inline ball guides here, they basically have stand-up targets in the in the inlane, right? I mean, this is something I have not seen on anything that I can recall. I've seen there's been stand-up targets on the top of inlanes, I think, but not in inlanes like this that I can remember. And this kind of opens up the floor. If these targets are exploitable, there is one particular player I don't want to play this game against, right? Because he will be able to shut those in lanes back and forth like he was born doing that, right? We all know who I'm talking about. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so now we're driving in van again. Okay, so here's an interesting shot that I quite can't make out. I hope we can see it in the pictures later. So the left, what is it? Yeah, it's an orbit shot. The left orbit shot here, you can see there's a piece of metal there, and it's like a ramp. It's like a ramp entrance, but there's no ramp. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the ball is kind of launching. So it looks like it's launching back into this portion of the game there. So I don't know what's behind there. Maybe we'll see. So you flip there. Yeah, it's sort of like a launch ramp into the back there. Okay, I couldn't quite see what happened there, but it looks like there's a lock underneath the van. Yeah. Yeah, so I can't really make out where that jump is going, but we'll see. Okay, so now we see some action on the... Yeah, okay, so here is the jump shot. The jump shot goes in here. And I guess that's like a horse... That looks like a horseshoe to the other side of the Overlord. I think it's called an Overlord. Somebody showed me the flyers earlier today, so it said it was like an Overlord, alien Overlord something. Oh, there's a magnet. Is there a magnet action in there? Oh, I wonder if that's player controllable. Let's see here. Yeah, there's definitely a magnet in there. That's for sure. All right, so there's no magnet action in there. All right. Oh, good grief. Yeah, it is connected. Great. All right, that was the trailer. So there's a ton of pictures. I really appreciate they do this at Stern, where they take a lot of pictures of every conceivable angle of the game, and basically just uploads them in fairly high resolution, so you can zoom in and look at it. Oh, that's a nice plaque, by the way. So let's what should we do here? Yeah, let's look at the Pro and the Limited. I don't have all night for this, but yeah, it's only been online 20 minutes, so I should be good on time there. Yeah, the thing is, I can just sit and ramble forever otherwise. So what do we want to look at here? We want to look at close-up shots for sure. Yeah, the trims are, I mean, the thing is, it's kind of what you expect from Zombie Yeti. It's just like sparkling, colorful, very unique art style. It's beautiful. And so, yeah, let's go back here. And this guy here, we probably, he's the guy with the overdrive arm, right? I don't know what he's up to, but it looks pretty neat, pretty cool. Oh, there's the piece of plastic. We looked at this. Oh, here's some... Okay, so there's some songs here. These are songs, right? Monkey Wrench. Yeah, The Pretender. We're listening to The Pretender right now, actually. So this is the Foo Fighters, The Pretender 8-bit version that I found on SoundCloud. So these are songs, and here's looks like we got Devo coming in, but that's probably not what it is. And there's the Grim Reaper. The MSRP Pro Premium and LE. Yeah, that's a good question. The Pro, we're looking at the Pro here. Yeah, so it's $7,000 for the Pro. The Premium, could it be 9 something, maybe 9,699. Yeah, and the LE is $12.99. I actually checked earlier this morning. Yeah, $12.99. So yeah, so that's the new pinball pricing. But I mean for $7K, I think the Pro is definitely. I mean, it looks like you get a lot of pinball for your money there. To be fair, right? So I don't really have any complaints about that. All right, so here we have a pretty good look of the playfield. Let's see if we can zoom in here a little bit. It's not high resolution enough, but at least we can kind of scroll back and forth and see if we can spot anything fun we haven't seen yet. Okay, so the Pro doesn't have a real van there, so it might not even have a lock there. Who knows? Who knows? There's probably a feature matrix out that you can scrutinize. But other than that, I mean, it seems like all the shots are there. There's no upper playfield, obviously. There's insider connected. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see the artwork here. Nah, not interested. Is that the same picture I just looked at, or? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so now okay, that's how you scroll. There's the inline target. Yeah, okay, so this is a good. So here's a good detail that I was kind of worried about a little bit, right? So what it looked like in some of the pictures I looked at previous is that it looked like the plastic the edge of the plastic target was kind of in the trajectory of the ball. But you can see here that the ball will actually roll past on the inlane guide here and probably make a nicer transition. But you can already see in this picture here. So if we zoom in here, you can already see that edge there, it's already dented. So that's one sharp piece of metal, and that will just be softened and softened and softened as you will shoot when you do your Schatz shot, especially if you do Schatz shot, then you will definitely like just ding that up proper, because a Schatz shot is never perfect. But I guess they're more designed for if you do like a proper ski pass or something, and you do kind of like an inlane roll up kind of thing, then it hits the stand up instead of going on the rollover switch. So yeah, I'm just catastrophizing here. It's probably nothing to worry about. Yeah, so look at this picture here. Like, this is probably what I looked at. Oh, wrong button. So you see here, like you see, it almost looks like the metal ledge, like the end of the metal ledge will hit the plastic target. While on the previous picture, it didn't look like it. So it might be two different games. Again, details. We'll know this when we play this. There's a lot of pictures on the lower area here. That's fine. Oh, look at that. You also get a little swoosh there. Like there's a bit of an angle there. So yeah, the ball will fly by there. I'm just catastrophizing. I like catastrophizing. Okay, so here's all the cities. Obviously, the aliens only invade the US. We know that from Hollywood. I kind of like that Foo Fighters logo. It's really looks really like you would kind of see that on the side of a truck or something. Nice font. What do we have here? Okay, so here we can actually see some more of the artwork on the playfield. again, wrong button. I need to right click that one down there to actually see. Oh, look at this, glorious. Let's look at what we have here. So we have this shady skull alien. Okay, so it kind of looks a bit fun here. It looks like he's wearing a green skeleton mask. Like you see the string right there. Yeah, my cursor is a little bit wonky here, but you see that there's, yeah, so he probably reveal his face at one point, and when you hit him or bash him or something, because yeah, so I think you will see his face when it's up in the Overlord kind of mech thing. Oh, here's the Foobot. The Foobot actually riffs. He's riffing me something. I can't quite see what it is. He's holding a package of ramen noodles. Is he? Yeah. That is some cheap packaging of something. And it looks like a construction set. Yeah, it says Constructabot. Foo Fighters, Constructabot. All right, so that might be one of the objectives of the game then. Assemble a Foobot. That is pretty brilliant. So it's a little bit like Frankenstein when you kind of assemble his legs and arms and head and whatnot. So I wonder where you actually make progress on that. It probably says there on the... I can't see it. It's just the text is too tiny. Yeah, I mean, I love the art style. The art style is just like the whole kind of Roswell alien vibe is just simply brilliant. It's really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's see here. What can we do next here? Some more close-ups here. Transparent inserts. So there's going to be a lot of RGB action here for sure. Okay, so there's one colored and no, two colored inserts. But yeah, there's going to be RGB overload. So there's some close-ups here. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks really sharp and crisp and clean. Band members. It's close-up of that. So this is probably where you kind of equip the van. Is that what it is? Like an engine, defense, and attack. Is that what it could be? Yeah, this looks really cool. I kind of like this little thing. Very simple, right? It's just like 3 stand-ups and 3 drops and a kind of oblong stand-up, which is pretty simple. But it's effective. Oh, okay. All right. There is a upkick there for the upkick plunger there that will be able to hold balls. I don't know if you actually lock the balls there or if you just kind of hold it. It kind of just looks like a stop and hold kind of thing. The reformatted be normal, cool. Yeah, I don't know. Stickers on the ramps. More lower playfield. Oh, here it is. Here we got more Foobot action. Let's look at the Foobot because this seemed to be a pretty cool feature. Foobot, based on the hit Saturday morning cartoon show. Yeah, that was something else I read, that there's supposed to be an animated series with Foo Fighters. Like this concept already exists somehow. I had no idea. You learn something new every day. Oh, here you see that kind of half horseshoe kind of shot where you feed from the right orbit. I wonder if you can actually shoot the ball the other way around. Probably not. Yeah, that's the playfield for you. See if there's anything else to look at here. Okay, hit targets to tune radios, light overdrive. The overdrive target was up in the upper playfield, so I wonder how that's connected. Secret show, 30 miles. Area 51, 30 miles. Okay, so I guess this is the overview of the playfield. Well, we've looked at the pro now. Let's dive into the limited edition. Oh, plenty of more pictures here. So let's just inspect the trim level here, or like let's do a subjective analysis of the cabinet here. So okay, green works really well with the aliens that are green. Oh, you see the big Foobot in the background here. Yeah, it looks pretty majestic, to be honest. And something I liked, so that appeals to me when you look at the LE is the ode to Big Bag Bar a little bit, right? You kind of see those little purple tones there, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a hidden little secret here with some little UV lighting or something cool like that, because it looks like the LE has the expression lights here on the side here. You can see the LEDs here. Yeah, and it goes. Yeah, the side alt blades there looks gorgeous in combination with the artwork. Yeah, so the 1010 on the trim for the LE is just absolutely gorgeous. There's nothing else I can say really. And one thing I'm also wondering about the leg here. I think that this is a light issue, but it actually looks like the legs are gradient, right? So if you look at the feet here, there's like a different type of green than the green that's up here, right? And if that's the case, that's also a completely new thing for Stern. I never seen them do gradients on the trims before. But I think it's just a light situation. They probably had like the light for the game, like on the floor or something like that. It is faded. Yeah. Anyhow, it looks really good. Let's just put it that way. Oh, there's something. I thought there was a kick in the nuts with Trump there, where it says normal human child on a red cap. Yeah, let's see if they actually brushing on the politics here. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, so both sides on the LE are the same, it looks like, right? Yeah. It doesn't matter. You can't see both sides at the same time anyway. All right, so here we can actually inspect this guy a little bit closer. Yeah, here you get the Big Bang Bar vibe. Like, this would look so good if it was actually UV reactive. That would just look amazing balls. Okay, so the normal human child buys a Foo Fighters Foobot construction kit. Or no, he actually bought the Overlord. Yeah, I'm so psyched to play this game. It looks. I mean, this is a looker. This is something that you would have in your collection and just stand on looking at, right? Okay, so the LE playfield here. Yeah, hopefully we can get the better view of the side arts in the other shots there. Oh, here we can kind of see the launch ramp here a little bit. Oh, wait a minute here. So, yeah, let me just zoom in. It kind of looks stupid. But the thing is that this kind of metal ramp here that kind of launches into this area here, it actually looks like the ball can dribble the other way around. So you can kind of jump downwards. Doesn't it look like that? Like there's a little ramp in there as well, so it's like a speed bump, right? So the ball can roll both ways. Yeah, color leg bolts. Yeah, that's it. But the thing is that painting the leg bolts, I mean, there is a fundamental problem to that what you would be able to do with the leg bolts is that you could supply like you do on hubcaps. You kind of have like a correctly sized is like a 5/8 kind of cap that matches the bolt, right? And that would kind of cover up the bolt. That would be something that you could do, but yeah, powder coating bolts is that is just not just gonna fly. It's gonna look like shit when someone brings a non-rubberized socket and pulls that paint off in like one twist. But cap covers that is the way to go if you really want to match. Because if you can't anodize the metal to the same color, it's not going to work. All right, so let's see if there's anything else interesting that we can observe here. Now I want to have some close-ups of the. Oh, look at that limited edition Jack Danger. That must have felt so good. Scribble that on the apron. Yeah, really cool apron on the LD as well, I must say. It kind of looks like a guitar, right? You have the TR plugs here, and it looks like the bass of a guitar. I don't know. I'm not a musician. That's just what I'm thinking it looks like. All right, that plaque is that's 1010. Looks really good. Fits really good on the game. Yeah, this skull. Yeah. Oh, he still have the skull mask on his face. I wonder what the purpose of that is. Hopefully we'll learn about that a little bit more. Yeah, it looks fantastic. Oh, there we are. Yeah. I didn't see that before. Yeah, so he actually he takes the mask off, his skull mask. That is so funny. That's hilarious. I wonder who's written the script for the story around these aliens. I bet it's because one thing I kind of like about this, I kind of appreciate the. I appreciate like the Attack from Mars humor in that game, right? It's very cheesy, and it's sort of like they're just like trash talking each other, like the aliens and the humans, like all the time back and forth. And somehow, like I've come to like that a lot, and I hope that we get to see some of that coming back in this game. All right, so I'm not very good at navigating this. This is very counterintuitive, the whole scrolling of pictures here. Are we still here? Okay, you can click the arrows, but then you don't see where you're going. Yeah, this is just Playfield art. We've seen this plenty of times. I want to get a good view of the art blades. Yeah, again, I'm looking at the speed bump. The I don't know what to call it. It's not been done before. That's what I'm getting to. That I know of. Oh, look at all this metal here. I love this. This is like this is a proper Judge Dredd metal wall. Yeah, let's just zoom in on this picture here. Look at this piece of metal here. This is proper like Judge Dredd inlane bracket height on that metal there. Yeah, so the ball basically jumps into play and basically, yeah, just goes through this metal wall there. That's pretty cool. All right, so here we have the art blade. So I don't know the expression lightning system, but is that what they have here on the side here? You're gonna have to help me out here, chat, because I never played a game that has that, but it kind of looks like it, right? So that will probably be able to change a lot of the characteristics of the game during certain modes and stuff like that. It looked pretty wild when I watched it on a stream once, but I don't think I ever played a game with it in. Yeah, so yeah, that's just beautiful, really cool. I think the other side had a different. Damn, this scrolling thing here is not working really well for me. Why? Okay, I can click the dots here. It seems that we're not getting a very good close-up of the speed bumps. It's just Playfield pictures here. Foobot. Rami, Pat. That guy. Is he the overlord? Yeah, it's a lot of the same here. Okay, we got a little close up on the. All right, let's. This is interesting. So this is basically some sort of plastic mold, but it has. Is that just a decal? It looks too advanced to be just a decal. Oh, there's some locks up here. So I wonder if you, but basically you can probably qualify locks or something up here while flipping those stand-ups there. Oh, here's a better view. They got coffee, that's good. And there's that Devo guy again. I wonder whose side he's on. I wonder if that is like a brainwashed child or something that aliens have abducted. It kind of looks like it. Kind of looks all trippy with the waves there. Oh, look at this. There's the eject from the ramp again. The thing, why isn't there a good picture of that? Let me see if I can. Yeah, you can't really tell if the ball can roll. It doesn't look like that. It doesn't have a flap, does it? No. So the ball will probably just drop from that ledge there because yeah. Because there needs to be a ball guide underneath that ledge. Yeah, so that is just completely bogus. It's not a bump from both directions. It is a ledge there because that's where the ball travels when it goes down to the Kafoom target area on the game. All right, so what do we have here? Nothing we've seen before. Yeah, okay, so there's a better picture of this. So this here is a diverter. We kind of looked at it during the video. So this rod here for this diverter, so you loop and loop and loop, and then it exposes this target here, and it said overdrive, right? It also says super P secret files. Oh, super top secret files, obviously. Yeah, I need to get into my UFO lingo. The alien kind of gives a bit of a vibe of, is it Dr. Robotnik or something? The guy in Sonic. He kind of have a vessel like that that he flies around in. Let's see here. Oh, that's interesting. So it's like a full-size stand-up. There, oh yeah, because that ball guy there is at an angle, so that makes sense. Yeah, the Kafoom target is hilarious. I like that. That's really obnoxious, and that's really good. I really like it. Right, so this van doesn't look very good, right? I'm gonna call prototype on that one. Stickers on the stand-ups. Roger. Yeah, there's a lot of the same pictures here. Yeah, that's a good observation. Actually, I was actually quite into the whole Rasa theme and like the whole retro Astro Zombie, whatever it was called. I don't know. Like the art was just absolutely beautiful, and I kind of loved that take on it. But then, like the streams started to pop up. I can't remember who streamed it for when it was put on location somewhere, and it was just like, Jesus Christ, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, and that was it. That was my Deep Roots story, and that was the end of it. But then again, I mean, the thing is that this artwork, like this style of game, is just it really gets me a lot. I love it. It's just Zombie Yeti does such a good job on like this cartoonish style, like on Ghostbusters, like the color theme and the color scheme of Ghostbusters. That is just, I love it. The purples and pinks and really good gradients, and yeah, it's just amazing. Okay, so we can see here that it's actually inserts here under, at least that's some of the parts here, right? No, that's probably inserts under each of these, right? So these light up when you collect them, and they probably flash and do all sorts of things. Yeah, so the Kafum target here that I was talking about. So this is like one of the I don't know exactly what system it is, but is, yeah. So Stargate has kickback targets. TX Sector has kickback targets, and there's a bunch of Gottliebs from that kind of era that has these targets, right? So this basically the stand-up target kind of leans back, triggers a switch that then kicks the target forward, and yeah, it's just brilliant. It's super fun, and having that at this angle, you basically have the ball dribble on it down, and you can probably hit it. If you get a short shot from the orbit, basically missing the return lane here, then that means that ball is going to be kicked back into action from that stand up, which is fun. Ship it, yeah, upper right. Okay, so yeah, so the upper right flipper is probably a loop shot, or if you zoom in there, you will be able to see the photographer. Nothing too exciting here. Oh, look at this. Look at that. For Lynn's convenience here, they don't have to remove the outlane rubbers on the inlane post there. It's already removed from factory. Interesting. And the outer post there is in the middle position, so you can definitely make these outlanes a little bit hungrier. Yeah, I mean, it's all done and dusted for you guys. This game is made for you down at Lynn's Arcade. I can't wait to play it down there, and hopefully the Pro will show up pretty soon as well. Yeah, this is some ace balls. Oh, look at that. There's like a ball resting on a flipper there. That will that will upset me when you get a look at the flipper and there's like an image of a ball on the flipper. That will just trigger your reflex and just flip. Oh no, that was just artwork. Oh, that's funny, hilarious. Oh wait, is that what he's playing with? Yeah, let me just see if we can find a picture of the Foobot. Yeah, here's a picture of the Foobot. Let's just see if I can zoom in on him. Let me see. There we go. Yeah, so the Foobot, he's that big dude, right? Because look at that. He's using one of their saucers to strum. Oh, there's Playfield multipliers here. There's the AC/DC style 2x, 3x. Oh, there's a stand-up that will award your extra ball and bot award. So that's probably where you collect parts, maybe, for your Foobot. Could be the case. Should probably just read the damn instructions. Yeah, it's just more close-ups of the upper rod there. A lot of medals. Oh, there's a 5x multiplier as well. Oh, that's sweet. Kenwood speakers, yes, we know. Yeah, there's some Foo Fighters Foo Fighters logo. Oh, is there a bit of a glitter in the? Oh, it looks like it's the same. Yeah, let me see if I can actually get a close up of that. Like on the Godzilla, this foil. This is foil. Is printed on that metallic kind of foil that Godzilla has on the LE as well. The downside of that, if you can call it a downside, is that the colors get really dark on the cabinet because the background is not white. So like in this case, like where you want vibrant colors, you need to prime it with a white first before you print it if you want it to be vibrant, right? But that kind of lose probably some of the metallic effects. I don't know if they consider that or not, but that's one of the downsides, that the art looks very dark, and you can kind of see that here as well. Or maybe it's just the front, I don't know, because it kind of looks vibrant. Yeah, this is the Big Bang bar I wish I had. That's let's just put it that way. That is my final conclusion. I wish I liked Foo Fighters and band pins. Would have been a done deal. All right, folks, let's see if there's anything else we can look at here. I think there is like a... Is there a sheet for the... like a feature comparison sheet or something? It's not linked from here, is it? Buy a game, contact us, no. Or is that under support? Or where would you find the game matrix? Feature matrix, yeah. All right, here it is. All right. That's how hard it was to find. Okay. So one thing I'm sort of curious, it's the trim, right? If it's graded. Can you search in this, you think? Upgraded. Upgrade van modes, upgraded speaker system, upgrade van modes. Oh, that's it. Gradient, I guess we would be looking for. But let's see that it usually says on the hardware and trim here. Okay, so custom high gloss overlord green, powder coated pinball armor legs, hinges and action button front molding. Yeah, so there's probably not gradient powder coat, because that would just dialing it to 11, I guess. There's nothing else. General features, backlash and art. Okay, so there's the expression lighting system. Kit accessory. So you can you put the expression lighting system on the Pro and Premium as well then? '96 intelligent RGB LEDs enables full color spectrum control, synchronized and adjustable, responsive to game events. Yeah, tuning down the brightness is probably a good thing. So this is also very generous, right? So they basically have 15 songs in the game, which is pretty impressive, to be honest. But that's maybe that's normal for a music pin, I don't know. But given how cheap they were on like Guardians of the Galaxy and other games, yeah. 4 flippers on the Premium LE. Yeah, that's an upper pinky flipper. Yeah, I mean, you can all look through the Feature Matrix. I'm gonna sign out and go have some dinner. Yeah, I've been sitting here rambling for an hour now. I couldn't believe it. It's been so long. How you doing in chat? I'm just gonna sign out here, and now we can watch the trailer with the sound. I'm just gonna mute the other tab here because now I don't care if the streams get muted or whatnot. So where is it? Here we go. All right, here we go.